Hey guys and gals, one anti-hero here, and before I get into anything, I just want you guys to take a look at this. See those colors? Over here too. Over there. Hopefully you guys got all that. But yeah, if you're not used to that New England weather, probably don't see that too often. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Gotta enjoy that once in a while, even though we see it like all the time. But anyways, I don't know what I'm gonna call this video. I'm sure I'll have some creative thing when I post it. But something that came up the other day, I was talking with a friend who shall remain anonymous, and he told me that he was thinking about quitting the game for now because he wanted to, work on his life and focus on himself. I supported him and everything because, that's a good thing. Nobody really quits this game though. But it got me thinking when he said that. It's like, I technically should be doing that too. Like, um, I should be like working on my life and stuff. But it's so hard. Sometimes if you think about it, if your life kind of like sucks, I guess, and like you find enjoyment in playing a card game, especially if like you're hanging out with your friends and doing it, then it's like you're taking away like one of the only hobbies you have fun with. So it's like if you do that, you'll be more, I don't want to say miserable. That's not the right word, but more, on edge, I guess. Like it's good to, work on your life and stuff, and I really do need to do it. But it's like I feel like lately, the only enjoyment I get, besides women, is playing Yu-Gi-Oh. It's cool to hang out with my friends. The regional's legit 3 days away, so that's really cool. I'm looking forward to that, even though we're gonna be up so early, but it's okay. It's just, when I think about things like that, it's really hard to separate your Yu-Gi-Oh life and your regular life. If you think about it, um, like I remember like saying stuff like on accident, like I'll talk to my friends about something, and we'll be like value on that. You know what I mean? Like it won't be a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It'll be like furniture, or food or something, or like you'll have those crazy inside jokes with your Yu-Gi-Oh friends or whatever regular friends. I don't mean to classify them like that, but anyways, like you'll be like, wow, that girl on a scale of 1 to 10, she's dark magician girl. I've never said that in my life, but you know what I mean. Those kind of stupid jokes, and you guys will laugh and have a good time because obviously I've talked about this in another video. It's not really a children's card game, even though it says it is. The show is more of a children's show, but not the card game. So it's just, I don't know. When my friend told me that, like, got me thinking too. Like, I'm not gonna quit this game anytime soon. I don't see that unless something drastic happens, or I just, I don't know, get sick of it. I guess, but I won't get sick of the game. I might get sick of the people, depending on who I hang around all the time. But the people I hang around now, I wouldn't get sick of. I guess. So there's no reason for me to quit. But it's just something to think about. Like, you gotta work on your regular life, instead of playing Yu Gi Oh, I guess. But, like I say, if you enjoy it, why quit? But I completely understand why people do it, and people always come back to this game. So, it's crazy. It's just like, some people in this Yu Gi Oh community, just like life, are just assholes sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, and I hate it. But at the same time, you meet some of the best people in the world playing this game. Now, some example I kind of want to show you, like the highlights of this game that really inspired me when I'm down, and I rewatch them sometimes. Is you guys may have heard of Keeko. Keeko, I think it's like 25x. His name's Mike Harris, I believe. But I'm gonna post some of his videos in his channel in the description because it's called like Life Beyond the Cards or something like that. Yugi Files. And like, if you watch there's 3 of them right now, as far as I know. If you watch the first and second one, and I'll put it in the description, like it's really cool to like think about the community as a whole, because he shows you like what it's like to go to a big event and like hang out with your friends, and like it's a lot of work to do this YouTubing stuff. I respect the hell out of a lot of these people, because I would do pretty much what him and Slim and Vexcus do and get those deck profiles, but I'm not that well known obviously yet, and most of them I feel like aren't competitive. Not saying they suck or anything, it's just they choose not to be competitive because they'd rather do the YouTubing thing, and I don't consider that retirement at all, but it kind of is. I guess it's like if you're not playing competitive, then you're being a YouTuber. And I mean, you can do both, but you have to, like, I don't know. I feel like YouTubing can be a full-time job if you do all the videos right and stuff. Like, I know I could make the videos like better, and I plan to eventually, but not right now. I have a lot of appointments and stuff like that. Things to do with my health, which I know you guys don't want to hear, so I won't talk about that. But like, it's just an interesting thing, Like, I respect so many of these people for getting the deck profiles, going to all these events, not even to play, but just to get coverage. Like, I mean, if I had a national invite or world's invite, I'm playing. Yeah, when I go to these regionals and, every other event, I want to do some, like, driving with my friends. I'm going to be like, hey, guys, what decks you playing? How you feel about this event? I'll do some, like, random things like that. Then I'll, give you results and stuff like that and try to get some deck profiles. But, I mean, I'm trying to win. You know what I mean? So, it's like, I'm going to be there the best I can, and I'm going to try to focus. So, at the same time, I'm not going to, sit there and just collect profiles if I'm still in the tournament. You know what I mean? And I don't really see. I used to like drop like when I got like 2-3 losses, and I'm thinking now. I think I should play the whole thing, even if I do 2-3 losses, because I feel just for the experience and like just to see how you would do. And I feel really confident about this event. I feel like the only person I'm going to lose to is myself. And I'm not saying that anybody's like bad or anything, but it's just you got to be mentally prepared for these kind of things. And if I'm not mentally prepared, that's what I've been doing most of the week. I haven't seen most of my friends this week just because I'm trying to mentally prepare and get ready. And I'm sorry for that, but sometimes you just got to do things on your own. And you got to think about stuff like that, because if you don't think you're going to win, or you just feel like crap that day, you're probably not going to do well. And that's what I'm planning on, not doing. I'm trying to get, at least 8 hours of sleep the day before, and just, mentally be prepared. Go in there thinking nobody can beat you. And, I mean, if somebody beats you, either they outdrew you, they outplayed you, or they got lucky. But at the same time, just be like, well, there's always that next opponent, and you can still lose once or twice and make top. So, yeah. I don't know, it's just like, it's really hard sometimes, I think, to distinguish between real life and Yu-Gi-Oh! Life. It's like, it's two totally different worlds, but they combine. And it's just interesting to think about, Like, if you sit there and think about all the people in the community, all the friends you made, it's like, if you think about it, like, guys talking to their guy friends, there's usually 3 things they talk about. Well, 2. Women in sports. Obviously, depending on certain situations, but most of the time. And Yu-Gi-Oh! In a sense, like, you could consider that a sport. And so, like, imagine if you hung out with your Yu-Gi-Oh! Friends. I keep saying that, sorry. But your friends. And you didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. So you were just talking about women and private sports. But it's like, it gives another dimension to, hanging out with your friends and getting closer. And, a lot of us need that. So, this video has gone on way too long for a discussion video. So, maybe I'll try to edit something. If not, you guys will get raw footage. Pause. But, yeah, this is thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And this is the One Anti-Hero signing out.